Welcome back, everyone. We have just come off an absolutely massive Matchweek 10, so you know what that means. It's time to break it all down, the big highlights, the players who absolutely shone, and then we're going to look ahead to my predictions for the next round. So let's just dive right in.
And wow, what a week it was. I mean, we had it all, didn't we? Huge statement victories, some absolute masterclasses in midfield, and games that went right down to the wire. It's exactly why we love this league so much.
Okay, so first things first, let's rewind the tape a little bit and take a look at the key results and those standout performances that really defined Matchweek 10. Arsenal just kept their incredible form rolling, and right at the heart of it all was Declan Rice. I'm going to say it, his performance against Burnley, it was one of the most complete midfield displays I've seen from anyone all season long. Seriously, the guy was just everywhere. And look, the numbers totally back it up. It's his all-around game that just blew me away. He was constantly on the ball, just controlling the pace of the game with 94 touches. And defensively, an absolute rock. He won 9 duels, made 5 tackles. And then, as if that wasn't enough, he gets forward and scores a brilliant header to seal the win. Just a masterclass from start to finish. Elsewhere, Fulham delivered a real, we've arrived kind of win, putting 3 past Wolves. They were so impressive. Incredibly solid at the back, Wolves barely got a sniff, and then just absolutely ruthless up front when the chances came. And listen, after a bit of a tough spell, Liverpool really needed a result at Anfield, and they got it. A really solid 2-0 win over a very tricky Aston Villa side was pretty much exactly what the doctor ordered to get their campaign right back on track. Okay, so with the big results covered, it is time to hand out a few awards, right? Let's get into the stars of the week. First up, that one moment of pure, undeniable magic, the goal of the week. Come on, it had to be, didn't it? Erling Haaland. The man is just a goal machine. It's that simple. And this week's finish? Another textbook example of his trademark power and precision. Just world-class stuff. Next up, for the result that I think nobody really saw coming, let's talk upset of the week. It's got to be West Ham. That 3-1 win over a really strong Newcastle team was just massively impressive. They played their game plan to absolute perfection, and you know what? They fully deserved all 3 points. Now, for the one player who just dominated the entire weekend. The player of the week is... No surprises here, right? It's Declan Rice. As we were just talking about, his performance was a true midfield masterclass. It had a bit of everything. For me, an easy choice for this week's top player. And for the best all-around performance from a single team, the team of the week. Yup, coming right off the back of that fantastic upset, it has to be West Ham United. A disciplined, clinical, and just an all-around superb team performance. They are my team of the week for sure. And finally, the game that had all of us on the edge of our seats. The most entertaining 90 minutes of the weekend. The match of the week was... Nottingham Forest's thrilling 2-2 draw with Manchester United. It was just end-to-end stuff, full of drama, and a fantastic watch if you were a neutral fan. So, with Week 10 officially in the books, it's time to turn our attention to what's next. Here are my predictions for what's going to be another massive weekend of Premier League football. All right, here we go, my calls for Week 11. Now, you'll see a theme here. I'm expecting goals in most of these big games. Take Tottenham versus Man United. Both teams are scoring, but let's be honest, they both look a bit shaky at the back, so over 1.5 goals feels like a safe bet. I'm seeing a similar story for West Ham against Burnley and Chelsea against Wolves. The one I'm being a bit more careful with is Forest against Leeds. That feels like it could be a really tight, cagey match, so I'm just going for over 0.5 goals there. And then we get to the big one, Man City versus Liverpool, a true clash of the titans. Now, it could be tense, but the attacking talent on that pitch is just, it's too good. I have to predict over 1.5 goals here too. So those are my predictions for Match Week 11. But this is where the fun really starts, because now it is over to you. What do you think is going to happen this weekend? Do you agree with my calls, or have I got it completely wrong? Get down in the comments below and drop your own predictions. Let's see who gets the bragging rights this week. Who do you have coming out on top? And that's a wrap for this one. For more Premier League analysis, predictions, and all sorts of content during the week, make sure you're following me at Marcus Owelaby on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Threads, and TikTok. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next week.